lush green rows, stretching as far as the eye can see. The intoxicating aroma of roasting beans hangs heavy in the air. This is where our journey begins, in the heart of a coffee plantation. Join us as we explore the rich tapestry of global coffee cultures, from the birthplace of coffee to the largest producers and the most unique brews. We'll meet the farmers, the roasters, the baristas, the souls who live and breathe this beloved beverage. Forget the beaches, forget carnival, we're here for the caffeine. Brazil, the heavyweight champion of coffee production. In Sao Paulo, we'll dive into the bustling coffee scene, from the trendy sofa cafe to the experimental brews at Coffee Lab. We'll sip, we'll savor, we'll try not to spill on our shirts. This is a city that runs on coffee, and we're happy to be swept along in its caffeinated current. Hanoi. The humid air thick with the scent of pho and the clatter of motorbikes. But amidst the chaos, a sense of calm prevails in the city's cafes. We're talking strong, sweet Vietnamese coffee, brewed low and slow, dripped by delicious drip. From street-side stalls to chic cafes, we'll experience the unique rituals and flavors of this coffee-obsessed nation. Bogota. High altitude, higher energy. Forget your Starbucks, we're diving into the real deal. Tiny cafes tucked away in cobblestone alleys, brewing magic with beans grown on impossibly steep mountainsides. This is where coffee is an art form, a ritual, a damn good reason to get out of bed in the morning. We'll meet the artisans, the roasters, the guys with calloused hands and coffee-stained smiles who make it all happen. Indonesia, land of temples, volcanoes, and some of the most intense coffee on the planet. We're talking Java, baby, the dark, earthy brew that's fueled empires. But it's not all about the caffeine jolt. We'll explore the ancient rituals, the slow, deliberate brewing methods, the way coffee binds communities together. It's a journey for the senses, a deep dive into a culture steeped in tradition. Jamaica, reggae, rum, and some of the most expensive coffee in the world. We're climbing high into the Blue Mountains, where the air is thin and the coffee is king. This is a story of dedication, of farmers battling the elements to produce a bean with a uniquely smooth, complex flavor. We'll sip it slow, savor the view, and understand why this little island punches way above its weight in the coffee game. We're in Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee. Forget your fancy lattes and cold brews, this is where it all began. Centuries of tradition, passed down through generations. We'll be tasting coffee from Yirgacheffe, known for its floral and citrusy notes, and Harar, with its winey and fruity flavors. This is coffee in its purest form, a taste of history. Central America, the Bean Belt, volcanoes, jungles, and some of the best coffee in the world. We'll be traveling through Costa Rica, Guatemala, and Honduras, each country with its own unique terroir and flavor profile. From the bright acidity of Costa Rican coffee to the rich chocolatey notes of Guatemalan, we'll experience the diversity of this coffee-producing powerhouse. Aloha, we've landed in Hawaii, surfers, sunshine, and of course, Kona coffee. Grown on the slopes of volcanoes, this is some of the most expensive coffee in the world. We'll be visiting a coffee farm to learn about the delicate process of growing and roasting Kona beans and naturally indulging in a cup or two. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Forget your chai lattes and Starbucks blends. India's coffee scene is a world away from the commercialized caffeine fixes you're used to. From the lush hills of Kerala to the bustling streets of Karnataka, coffee here is steeped in tradition, spiced with cardamom and cloves, and best enjoyed in the company of locals who know how to brew it right. It's a gritty, authentic experience that'll leave you wondering why you ever settled for anything less. Istanbul, a city where history hangs heavy in the air and the aroma of freshly brewed Turkish coffee wafts from every corner. This isn't your quick caffeine jolt, it's a ritual, a slow dance between finely ground beans, simmering chesve, and tiny, potent cups. The thick, unfiltered brew is an experience in itself, leaving a gritty residue at the bottom, a reminder of the intensity of the experience. From the volcanic slopes of Hawaii to the historic streets of Istanbul, coffee is more than a drink, it's a journey. It's a passport to new cultures, a window into the lives of farmers and brewers, and a reminder that the best things in life are often the simplest. Thanks for joining us on this flavorful adventure. We've only scratched the surface of the world's coffee cultures, but hopefully, we've whetted your appetite for exploration. So get out there, find your own coffee adventure, and remember, the best cup is always the one you share with good company.